Today we're going to work with Unwritten products on quite a classic problem that I find in the salon, and that is working with super long hair. And this is probably a typical client for me, both in the salon and on photo shoots, where we want an effortless look, but we want it to last all day. Preparing the hair is a really important step for me, as well as in makeup. We like to even out the porosity of the hair. The great thing about Sublime is that it's super light, and it is great for any hair type. So whilst we might be concerned about overloading hair when we're working on super long hair, this actually is a necessary step so that we have a nice kind of movement through the hair and we can work and layer the products on top. So I just used 2 or 3 pumps depending on the hair length, worked it through the ponytail part of the hair, and I'm just going to use a brush, my Unwritten brush, just to comb it through to distribute the product from roots to ends. Now I'm going to apply the Hey Genie. So this product, like I say, is going to be worked through the hair from just below the root on this instant to the ends. So I'm going to apply the product. Depending always on hair length is how much you need to apply. But what I generally work on is 2 pumps per section. I would probably need 3 pumps with this amount of hair. So 1, 2, 3 into the palm of my hand. As we traditionally put it through the hair, the product moves down to the bottom of our hands. So we've got to be aware of that. So I'm going to go from low down to my ponytail through to the ends. And when I work through twice, I'm going to re-rub my hands together. And then I'm going to work up a little higher. So my excess product is through the mid-lengths to ends, but then I'm getting also a decent amount of product up higher towards the root. I'm then going to go through with my dryer and I'm going to activate the product, but I'm going to keep the blow dry quite simple and soft and really work with the tongue to take it to the next level. I'm going to work through now. I've just blow dried with my soft brush. It wasn't about volume, it was just about this control from roots to ends. And then I'm going to go through with a tongue. And this is where then our product will almost be reactivated and come into its own. I'm going to take large sections of the hair. Remember, we're going for this real effortless, polished tongue. We don't want too much volume. We're not looking for something that is going to be difficult to manage throughout the day. So from mid-lengths, the great thing is we know we've already got our heat control, so we're not concerned about putting a tongue through the hair. And then we just let it set. This smells amazing as well. I think the scent and the Unwritten brand is really beautiful. It's super light. I find that sometimes products can be quite high sweet, and that's obviously not for everyone. I think this is a really nice scent that's still quite androgynous and can be worked with other scents that you like as well. So once we've let the tonguing part cool, and this is a really important step for 2 things. When we've heated up the hair, we actually are breaking the bonds, and so we want them to reform in a new shape. It's really important to let it cool down. This also is an important step for our product. Our product is also having time to settle into the hair, ready for us to dress the hair out. So something I really talk about with my clients is letting the hair settle if you've applied a lot of heat. I'm then going to start with a comb, and this is just to separate the wave into the hair. And as you can see, this beautiful shine, but the curl still stays together. And then I actually like to go through with a brush as well. And this just then separates the hair even more. But I just like to keep that brush element through the front. So what we're doing is we're just getting the air into the front where we want it to lift away from the face. Now remembering that whilst my hands don't have any obvious product on them, They actually still do. I can feel the product into the palm of my hands. And as I've been working, my hands have become warm. So I still have a little product through here, and I actually like to just rub it through to the temples. Remember, we're not going for volume with this look. We're going for a very natural effect. So we've created that little bit of aerated feel through the front of the hair with this very natural, effortless waved, which I think is a very on-trend look. I know that it's going to last throughout the day with humidity. I'd probably say for my model or my client, the only thing she needs to take out is a little mini brush into a handbag, and she can keep brushing and activating the product through the rest of the day.